Moscow has launched one of its sharpest diplomatic attacks yet against Washington, this time over Venezuela. Russia called out the United States of imposing a de facto naval blockade in the Caribbean, warning that U.S. military actions are no longer about sanctions or security, but about outright coercion.
Today, we witness the lawlessness in the Caribbean, where seemingly long-forgotten practices of illegal appropriation of other people's property are revived, namely piracy, raiding, and banditry.
By calling U.S. actions piracy, Moscow is deliberately escalating the language and the stakes. Zakharova anchored the accusation in international law, arguing that Washington is violating core principles governing the international seas, not just pressuring Caracas politically.
From the point of view of international maritime law, such behavior is qualified as a violation of the freedom of navigation enshrined in Article 87 of the Convention on the Law of the Sea of 1982.
Russia also claims Washington is increasingly isolated. Moscow claimed the majority of countries at the UN Security Council rejected what they described as unilateral U.S. restrictions, framing Venezuela not as a rogue state, but as a test case for sovereignty in the Caribbean and global South.
The vast majority of countries condemned the one-sided nature of the restrictions, which violate the existing international law and principles and norms.
But Zakharova didn't stop there. She accused the United States of attempting to establish foreign control over Venezuela's sovereign waters, calling it a neo-colonial approach, tied directly to what Moscow describes as a revived Monroe Doctrine under President Donald Trump. Despite the harsh rhetoric, Russia left the door open for diplomacy. Moscow says it wants de-escalation, but only within international law. Zakharova appealed directly to Trump's pragmatism, even as Russia reaffirmed full political support for President Nicolás Maduro's government. For Moscow, this isn't just about Venezuela. It's about challenging U.S. dominance at sea across Western Hemisphere, defending global South sovereignty, and reframing the Caribbean as a new front line in the battle over the global order.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.